Hey everyone, it's Armand from CWH Tech Tips, and today I'm going over my favorite Windows productivity tips. These tips should help you improve your workflow. Whether you're doing some work for your school, your business, or just doing some personal browsing, I'm sure there's a tip in here for you. So let's jump right into the video. So the first tip is to use GodMode. GodMode gives you access to everything with just one click. It isn't limited to just files, but it can give you access to customization options, features, and other settings. It almost looks like a cPanel, but for your Windows computer, as it provides so many different options and settings in one area. To use GodMode, the first thing that you're going to do is right-click anywhere on the desktop. Then you're going to click New, and then you're going to click Folder. Once you do this, you're going to set the folder as the following name as we have on the sticky note. This will also be found in the description below. Once you copy and paste it as a name, then the following icon should appear. Once this icon appears, then you have access to everything that is in GodMode. If you tend to work with a lot of windows, this next tip is for you. You can snap windows to each side of your PC and have access to them at the same time. This is great for researching, comparing, and entertainment if you want to watch a video as you get some work done. To tile and snap any window, you're going to go into that window that you have active, and then you're going to press the window key and the right or left arrow to snap it to either side. In this instance, I snapped my active window to the right side and selected the YouTube video I have playing onto the left side to fill in that side of the screen. So maybe you don't like working with smaller windows, but you still work with a lot of different windows and programs. Well, tip number 3 is for you, is to use Task View. Task View allows you to switch quickly from one window to a different window and switch back to it really quickly. And it's great for those of you who like to work with the whole screen real estate that you have. To use Task View, all you have to do is go to the bottom where you see the 2 rectangles overlapping, and that's where you're going to click Task View, and it'll show you all your windows. Alternatively, you could also press the Windows button and then Tab as well, and it'll take you to the same spot. Tip number 4 is to use Focus Assist to block unwanted notifications from apps when you're in a work mode. We live in a time where notifications come from all different kinds of apps and websites, and sometimes to get the most important work done, you need to silence these notifications, or better yet, use Focus Assist, in which only certain kinds of notifications come through, or at certain times. To turn off Focus Assist, the first thing that you're going to do is go to the bottom right corner where you can see your notifications. Once you click here, you're going to click the Moon button, or you could right click to go to the settings. Once you go to settings, here you can find everything that you can to block out different notifications at certain times while you're playing a certain game, and you can set a priority list as well. All these can be customized to have your own Focus Assist. Tip number 5 is to save multiple items to your clipboard. If you like to use the copy and paste feature, then this next tip is for you. You can save the most recent couple of copied text and images as opposed to just the most recent one. This is great if you're doing researching and you've copied and pasted something and you wanted to go back to that and refer to that. To use the clipboard feature, the first thing that you have to do is make sure that it's toggled on. To do this, click on Settings by going to the Start, then click on Systems. Once you're there, you should see an option for Clipboard. Click on it and make sure that clipboard feature is toggled on. Once this is toggled on, then you just go about how you would copy and paste. The shortcut option is the Windows key and V. Once you click this, you should see that I have a selection of 4 different pieces of copy text that I have in my recent history. Then I could go ahead and copy each one and refer to each one as well. Tip number 6 is to use the Snip Sketch feature for screenshots. Screenshots are important and come in handy whether you're making a presentation or sharing some quick info with coworkers, and it should be easy and convenient. Windows 10 goes all in on convenience and provides a neat way to keep your screenshots organized. You can also edit the screenshots by highlighting, marking them up, and then saving them as well. To capture a screenshot, you're going to open up Start and search for the snipping tool. Once you open it up, you have an option to create a freeform screenshot, a rectangular screenshot, a full screen screenshot, and a window screenshot. Once you do this, you're going to capture this screenshot as you please, and then you can edit it either with a marker and highlighter, and then you just save it as you save a normal file. Tip number 7 is to use the Recorder app. Every once in a while, you have a meeting to attend in which you just don't want to take notes. In this case, this is where you're going to use the Recorder app. Or sometimes we just can't type fast enough and we only want to write down the most important notes of the meetings. But we still have the voice recording to refer to by using the Voice Recorder app. This is also great for students in long lectures. Just remember to ask if it's okay to record. To use the Voice Recorder app, first open up Start and search for Voice Recorder. Once you have it opened up, click on the microphone button to start recording. The pause button will pause the recording without fully stopping the session. The flag button allows you to flag a certain part of the recording to allow you to come back and reference it later. Once you're done recording, click the stop button and then go down to the bottom right where you see that pen icon. Click on it to rename it and then it will save as usual. So tip number 8 is to use a virtual desktop. A virtual desktop may work better for some of you rather than using Focus Assist. You're essentially creating two different kinds of desktops, and this is great if you want to separate your personal browsing from your work browsing. Or perhaps you can create different kinds of desktops for different areas of your work, giving you just a little bit more extra organization. To create a virtual desktop, the first thing that you're going to do is go to Task View and go to the bottom right corner where it says New Desktop. Once you have this open, you can create a second desktop, and in this instance, what I do is I take my YouTube video, my entertainment, and transfer it over to desktop number 2. To switch between the two different desktops, you can either go to Task View, or for a shortcut, you can press the Windows key, the Control key, and the left or right arrow to switch between the two desktops. And there you have it, 8 Windows productivity tips to help you tackle your 2022 projects. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like. We have some cool PC projects on this channel that you might enjoy too. My personal favorite is a gaming rig we built into the Costco desk. Check it out and subscribe. See ya!